don't give us much of a break in these changeovers.
No.
Full on back to the action.
Hardcore?
Don't want to miss.
We could have disappeared for 20 minutes and come back for the last 5-10 minutes and said we had a technical fault.
Oh, see, that's because Roy's been drinking too much energy drink.
Ooh, yeah. I'm leaving footprints in the ceiling.
Is that someone made sure we clicked on the screen?
Not yet. We
There
have
you
now.
go.
Yeah, out the window. Oh, phone's going on.
Oh, they're coming to meet us.
Yeah. The aliens are coming!
Something like that. And on that note, Joakim entered the room. Nothing in the build-up.
No. Exactly. So we're now into the final half an hour. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with us through this 8-out endurance event. I'm quite sure I speak for everyone when I say that we've all thoroughly enjoyed having you with us, as we have mocked, giggled, laughed, and occasionally talked about what's going on the screen. And it's been a pleasure to have you with us here on simrace.tv and RaceDepartment.com, obviously. So, everyone in the shout-out box, we've got quite a few people in there. It's been a pleasure to have you with us throughout. And I've noticed that quite a lot of people have liked us on Facebook and tweeted about us too. So we are obviously going round the internet like some kind of viral video, almost.
Yeah, okay.
I think I built us up a bit too much there, to be fair.
Yeah, just looking at my Facebook feed and can't really find much, but yeah. I've seen a few people have liked it and commented on it, which is good, but it'd be interesting to see how many individual spectator hits we had this time round.
Yeah. It will be very good indeed to see. So I'm just going to jump on down into the forums just to see if anyone's actually typed up anything about their race in particular, because I always find it interesting to see what people wrote straight after a race, because you've still got everything pumping through your veins and you've got that adrenaline, so sometimes you put in some juicy stuff that you otherwise wouldn't normally put in a forum post, which I do like to thrive on a little bit of drama. I'll avoid all the nasty stuff, because when people start blaming each other for crashes, you never know, because it needs to be reviewed by an admin, and that's why people like George and Yuri and co are all there to... Oh, Chuck Brothers are off. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go with their internet service provider. It's awful. Yes. Magnus Dahlgren upset because of the being unable to get his car out of the pits after the driver stopped. Samuli Lieninen says that SRS actually had a power shortage. That's like so unfair to have a power cut. I've had it before when I've commentated, not when I've raced, but that's awful luck for Samuli Lieninen. So I feel your pain. We might have to send out some like sponsored hamster in a wheel. Just keep it going, just in case. So sad for them there. So, and Marcel Persch just saying that they were put out of the race with an unusual driver swap, which meant that their star driver Richard Roberts didn't get a chance to race at all, but they are just pleased to have been on the grid, so that is all good. I don't think there's anything else exciting on there at all. Yeah, Georgios Davakos, they're just saying that his teammate left him on his own, so he was left out there. Oh, Georgios, no one was loving him. What a shame. But so it looked like Georgios' teammate done the first stint and went, oh, do you know what, sod this, I'm off. went out for some entertainment, and then decided to leave Georgios to do the rest of the 6 hours. And although he seems like he was quite prepared to do it, and Georgios is a top guy, actually, having spoken to him a few times before, in open-wheeled races. He'll give it his best shot, but 6 hours is a long stint by anyone's achievement. For him.
Simon?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. We have a hero here.
We have a hero?
Yeah.
A hero. We need a hero! Woo!
Actually, I think he's a hero.
I think it's a hero.
Yeah.
Ah, I see the name now. Well, do you know what, this man...
If I connect the dots, I think he's a hero.
If you connect the dots. How about if we then colour him in? Well, this man is such a hero that he only needs to be held aloft and needs a drum roll. Jose Estrada! Woo!
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
George, get your phone going.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Who's calling me?
Hey, Jose. How are you doing, my friend?
Hello.
How are you enjoying today's proceedings?
Yes. I was here and not here, doing things in the afternoon. But in general, I enjoyed most part of the broadcast. Yes.
Most part?
A big part. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
not most.
And plus, being here and not here, that's some kind of time travel problem you've got going on. Have you been watching Source Code?
No, I used to travel between dimensions on Saturdays. So.
Bless. So, have you got any association with any of the teams that are out there today? Because I don't see any of your normal guys out.
You mean TBR?
Yeah, I can't. Where are they?
Yeah, the Griff.
Gregory
the
Griff.
Griff.
Ah, sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He did the first stint and now he's doing his last one, or was doing it the last time I've seen the standings. If we did not change.
He's 7th overall and 3rd in the class.
Okay. Yeah, we were fighting for second in the middle stage of the race, but I don't know what happened because I went out for 1.5 hours, and I don't know why we lose the second place, or maybe it was because the pit stop at that moment. Not sure.
Well, I tell you what, a lot happens in RDLMS in 1.5 hours. We couldn't possibly tell you what happened. You'll need to go back and re-download this broadcast and watch it again here on simrace.tv, RaceDepartment.com, and I'm sure don't all this end up on YouTube at some point as well.
Yes, I think so.
Oh God.
Yes,
Oh,
in splits of 15 minutes, because for some reason YouTube doesn't want us to upload long videos.
Haha, I have the privilege. And now you got the job.
Well, hey.
No, me my personal account I can, but
No?
Do you?
But
Both me and Roy, we can upload videos longer than 50 minutes.
okay, that is cool, because we'll be
Just as well, really,
painful.
because that's how long you need for a hot lap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let me ask you, Simon, you did 8 hours again?
Of course. No, I was not alone. I don't deserve the full applause for it because we have had it's been so unusual to not just be chatting crap by myself. I've had the privilege of having Chuckle Brothers, Roy and Magnus, and Joakim Skalstad. Woo! And we have had the voice of reason, George Tolbert, with us as well, to try and rein us in like eager reindeers wanting to get Santa's prezzies out before midnight so that we can then go down the pub and have a pint. So okay. I think we all deserve a round of applause.
A pay rise.
No, pay rise.
So Jose,
you're getting paid.
If you could start sending more money in PayPal, that would be great. Otherwise, rounds 4 and 5 aren't happening.
No. Otherwise, it will be like.
Guys, the rear end, the rear spoiler of the car Robert Toll is missing.
Oh. What's he been up to
He's
in
probably
15th
looking for some
position?
more top speed.
Well, the car looks better now, so...
Does that mean that he'll go at P2 pace down the street?
It looks like a bull now. You see it from behind with 2 horns.
Yeah, I think it looks better.
It does actually, yeah.
Yeah. Also, doesn't
It's a
actually,
Red Bull.
spoil
Will be
the-
very fast now. No, but Simon, it's really cool. We are back to the time when we didn't need to ask for a commentator. Who is commentating today? Simon. And tomorrow, Simon. And the next day, Simon.
But it does make it easier for us because the last couple of rounds, Roy and Joakim have just been trying to contact each other to see who's driving at what time and who could do what. And I know we've sort of got by, but it's nice to have someone that you can, know is going to be there from start to finish, and there will always be a broadcast with live commentary, which is nice to have. So thank you very much, Simon, for stepping in.
No, thank you very much for having me. It's always a privilege to come and chat with all you guys and enjoy all of your company. And yeah, I'll be more than I'll be more than welcome. I'd be more than happy to be welcomed back again if you will have me again.
Well, I don't know about that. That's pushing it now. We'll see if we can make some space for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's realistic to organize a 48 hours race.
Simon will
R-Fact is going to struggle with a 24-hour race, but I think to try and put a 40, I don't even know if you could set that setting somewhere.
No, but a normal human won't die, right? If he commentates for 48 hours in a row.
Well, last year in Norway we had this comedian who had stand-up comedy for over 48 hours. He almost fell asleep during the final hours. So.
Were they when he was at his most funniest?
I never heard of him before they started, so...
I suppose because it's a Norwegian comedian, it was probably just a boring talk for 48 hours.
Yeah.
Aww.
He was really boring, so... And
it would be like listening... It would be like listening to Kimi Raikkonen for more than 30 seconds.
But you would, that's not too bad, because then everyone could sleep, because you wouldn't actually hear Kimi Raikkonen. It's the only driver in F1 where everyone turns their volume up to full, and it's the same as having it on mute.
I just like him to use more than one note in his voice. It would be so great, because one day when he does do it, it will have like this YouTube clip where Kimi Raikkonen gets excited, and it goes, "It was really good." And everyone's like, "Oh no!"
And Kevin Brent has just put a little more fuel into his car to finish the race.
Robert Toll's going back into the pits. Yes.
Oh dear.
Well, I can see his rear wings on there.
He's not happy with the wing they put on. Oh no, he's going out again. That's maybe a penalty that he's serving.
Could be.
Beating in pit lane, maybe.
Yeah, he didn't have the downforce to keep the speed down.
What that has done, though, is allowed the Atlantic Racing Team GT2 car of Bertoge Paysage to completely pull away now from Robin Toll to having the postponement of a lap, because they were actually relatively close until all of that happened, and I think Toll was actually ahead of him. So they've swapped positions, and Toll now 5th in the GT2 class. That's cost them right at the very end. So that is a good point, though, just going back to the whole 72-hour race that we're planning. It's going up.
So it's gone from 48 to 72 now.
Wow.
I'm putting my name to that.
Just attach a drip to me and I'll be fine. As Jimmy Dion pits from 2nd position again, so it's just not looking good. But yeah, how likely is it that R Factor will actually survive the 24 hours in general?
How many cars can you have on the starting grid?
Yeah.
Well, it would be interesting. We could ask Jürgen Walby to act as a mother to R Factor, and maybe have him on the dedicated server looking after it. Come in with snacks at regular intervals and little boosts to keep it going.
Well, what we'll have to do, we'll have to get him to make one of those self-helping tapes. Okay. You are feeling relaxed. You are not under strain from the cars. Just play it to him. With music of whales and stuff.
Yes, I have to go to start preparing the 72 hours of Brands Hatch in
So I thought we were going to go for the Norris rig.
I was going to say that.
Boring, Jose. Very boring.
How about no, I'm doubting between that and Curitiba Oval.
Well, how about doing 104 hours of Bristol Motor Speedway?
Yeah, that's very nice as well. Okay, guys, have a good end of the race. Thank you for your work. It was really interesting to follow it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jose.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Monsieur Estrada.
Interesting to say the least.
What's it?
He did use the word, this has been interesting. He didn't necessarily say if that was like good or bad.
And he also said most of the race.
Most of the race. Ooh,
What part of the race did we screw up?
Oh, a lot to read between the lines there.
The bit where he was in it. Someone's missing something there. Oh, it's Ryan Mayfield coming out of the pits in 4th position, but I could have sworn I saw someone without a front. I know, it was just the way how the camera was at Ben Tustin. It looked like he had no front wing. I was all excited for a second then.
Oh.
Just the one. But Ryan Mayfield comes back out in 4th position, so that gives everything back to Horvath, the 3rd, for Hell's Racing Team Hungary. So nothing really doing in these last couple of laps. Everyone roughly spread out. Hardly anyone's actually on the same lap as each other. So yeah, just 3rd and 4th are on the same lap, as is Kiss and Degree for 6 and 7. And McCarroll and Beelan for 13 and 14, but no one really challenging each other as we come into just the final 13 minutes remaining. I wouldn't attempt a driver swap now. Oh, I've completely missed my Race of Champions race. Oops. Oh well. Oh, if we're going down with a ship, we're going round down properly.
On that topic of Race of Champions, there's a great little application for your smartphone called Race of Champions, and it's really fun.
Ooh.
Right, give me my phone.
It's for Android, so I don't know if you guys have the Android phones.
I have Android. HTC Desire.
I have the Desire HD.
I got one for free, so I couldn't choose.
You know what? It's I would probably have gone with the Desire, the original one, but you know.
So we've also become a hardware review, sort of broadcast on the latest phones, gadgets. Anyone have any other requests?
Of course.
What the presents are this year for Christmas?
Right,
there's a new headset from Logitech, which is great, which my brother just got recently.
Oh, okay.
Right, was actually joking about the hardware reviews.
I know,
About going down that path. You are welcome to stay after the race and have your own broadcast. Maybe not on Race Department, but we could send you on.
I just wanted to throw in a little joke there. No worries.
Which one did you mean, Race of Champions or Race Horse Champions?
Well, I wouldn't really call myself a champion, but somehow I've managed to luck myself onto the racing grid for it, but obviously I forgot to turn up. I suppose that makes me champion of fail.
You got the wooden spoon!
I did! I beat Timu to the wooden spoon! Woohoo! Lovely that.
Oh my god.
Simon, when did you get all the sound effects? This is all quite new to me.
Oh no, in my spare time, despite the fact that I did murder that song at Joakim, and that's because I've got a cold, and I've got a detuned clock sultry, I do singer-songwriter stuffs in my spare time, and I go around and play clubs and bars and stuff, and so these are just random instruments I picked up along the way.
You're a troubadour, troubadour or something.
Never mind.
Troubadour, is that the English word? Troubadour? What's it called?
I suppose. Oh, troubadour?
Yeah, maybe. Back in the Middle Ages, people who travelled around and sing.
Yeah. I just thought they were like posh beggars.
Spell travellers.
Don't be calling me a traveller, George.
I didn't know you were calling me a traveller. We have to go around singing, dancing.
I don't even own a caravan.
So you live in a caravan and you do line dance.
I could be Amish. Oh dear. Well, if I was Amish, I would be
for an interview. Would you like to take this offer for an interview?
Go on then. Oh, it's Ricardo Resende's in the barriers in 11th position. He's just turning around and getting himself the right way, but that's right in the middle of the kink. What on earth's he doing in the barriers over there?
Let's watch the lead play.
It is Tams International, so anything is...
What team it is.
But Tams International, anything's possible.
Well,
Go right!
He did, into the barriers, that was the problem.
So we'll bring down Simon's man that he needs to apologise to, if I can find him in the...
Oh, is it a Schroten?
Server list, where are they?
If it's Schroten, I might have to cut it short.
Try and make this easy, I can't find them.
How many people do I need to apologise to?
Well, how many people are in the world?
Oh, there he is at the top, right.
Probably my mother for being born.
Your gran?
But that's all right. She doesn't know what a DVD player is. She won't know what the internet is. It is as well. Oh, for goodness sake.
So then, Mike, meet Simon.
So,
Simon
Joakim?
Yeah?
You need to say the line.
Oh, yeah. hey, Simon.
Yes, Joakim?
Guess what?
I have absolutely no idea in the wondrous world what is going on.
There's a pissed off person trying to talk to you.
Oh
Hey,
dear. Cut it some slack. We have Mike Schroten in the room. Hey Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, sorry to drop Tams International cars off again.
Oh,
You say this is news?
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Speak.
How you doing?
How's your race been going? You're in a top 10 position.
Yeah, it's going really well. Yeah, I made a little mistake at the end of my pass, but Roy is driving it good.
So you enjoyed your debut in the RDLMS? You looking forward to round 4 then?
Yeah, I had really much fun. I hadn't much time today, but luckily my brother wanted to drive some more, so I a little less, but next race I will drive some more.
Huh. Are you Dutch, by the way?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought it was a Dutch accent. Okay. And how do we pronounce your name? Because Simon has been struggling with it throughout the race.
It's a mouthful.
You say it as Schroten.
Schroten. Simon, it's not nice of you to laugh.
Are you guys telling it really well? Others do it much worse.
So you're trying to say that we've actually been doing a good job of saying your name today?
Yeah.
I think you brought tears to Simon's eyes.
Oh, you would have done if you twisted him. Well, I'm just apologies in advance, Mike, because I have. Well, I know you've been driving balls to the wall, but I've been putting your name to the wall in the commentary booth, so I apologise in advance, and I hope you're not offended by any words that come out my mouth. But we thoroughly enjoyed watching you drive with your brother, and we hope to see you back here for round 4 and round 5 to provide me with more pamphleting comments.
Next race we will be there again.
Awesome. Oh, what are you doing for Christmas, by the way? I've asked everyone else.
No, not much. Only a little bit with family. Don't celebrate very much.
Oh, okay.
You don't celebrate Christmas?
Don't say that.
RaceDepartment. Class it's called.
Don't say that, George. You'll annoy the Hindus. Amongst others. We here accept diversity. You can have chicken on the table
but normally,
instead of
even if you're not Christian, people still enjoy getting in the Christmas atmosphere because you get days off from work and it's an opportunity to try and get presents.
But you might just be a miserable bugger.
How did you know who I was?
Well, no. Well, Enjoy New Year instead, Mike. I think is the best answer that we've got for that. And if you can remember any of it on the 2nd of February, then I say you failed. Okay, but pleasure having you with us. Let's hope you bring home 10th position for Racing Team Strouten.
One more time.
Strouten. There we go.
Read it with K instead of a CH.
Just keep it the old way as you said it before.
Bob. Bob is best. So thank you very much. We're now 5 minutes left to go.
Oh,
The final 5. Because we've been here for 7 hours, 55 minutes. Woohoo! It's going to get more and more. Next race, I'm bringing out the drum kit. I'm going to wheel forward my piano into the room, and I'll get the didgeridoo. I do have a didgeridoo, but I can't play it. Problem with a didgeridoo. Yeah, exactly. Not only do you do that, but you have to breathe in and out at the same time, and quite how you're meant to do that, I've got no idea.
it's not that bad.
Men can't do 2 things at once. So I've been told. As Boy van der Laar is now on lap 301.
Yeah.
Crumbs. He's been romping away.
That's a very decent distance to go.
It is indeed. Top P2 guy is on 292 laps, and our top GT2 is on 262. So that's the kind of difference in distance-wise that they've managed to get in these 8 hours. So you can really see the difference between each class quite dramatically. Stefan, you naughty boy, I'm not going to read out that message.
Send it to me, send it to me!
There is a line, and Stefan just ran through it screaming.
Should we go on with Boy van der Laar then for a lap? Yes was the answer. Thank you, Roy. You're so full of good ideas.
Well, I downloaded the Race of Champions app, but it's on 248 megabytes.
It's very true. It's large to find.
I don't have room in my phone.
You would need quite a big phone to have space for rooms.
Yeah. Like a Galaxy
Okay,
tab.
did we lose everybody now? What happened?
I don't know.
Everybody got quiet.
Maybe Simon's fallen asleep.
I think we're just enjoying the onboard lap here.
It's the beer.
I actually recently had a very nice Belgian beer that my brother got. I forget what it was called, but it was really quite good.
I had a cup of tea about an hour and a half ago. Quite nice.
I just spilled out all my Coca-Cola.
Spilled it all out.
So 1 minute 15 to go. I don't think this will be the final lap. There might be one more. I believe, because he's heading down.
Someone is drinking loud.
Towards the bus stop now, so we might have to do another lap.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
By all means, you could probably just slow down and crawl over for it.
It would be a...
He has the gap for it, so...
Although, I do think that would be a hazard, so...
Right then, so as we watch Boy van der Laden going out onto the final lap of his 8-hour race at Daytona in the RaceDepartment LeMans Series. How do we sum up the race, guys?
Bloody good. There we go. Well, it's been an absolute corker, really. From start to finish. Oh, sorry, there's still half a biggie. Right, I'm back. It's been an absolute corker from start to finish. Just it, Chuckles. Chuckles and Conscience, I'm going to call you three. Because every time I do something and say something, I think George is tutting inside. It's not good. So, see, that's such a teenage like. Oh. Anyway, it has been a corker of a race from start to finish. Not necessarily for the lead of each class as we've gone along, but everyone has been relatively close further behind. It's been interesting to see people be disadvantaged at the start and have to build their way back up through the field as the race has unfolded. We've had an absolute masterclass from the Atlantic Team Racing, and more notably really the GT Omega P2 team and also the GT2 team of 05 Motorsports to absolutely dominate their class. We've been provided with some excellent off-track shenanigans courtesy of the camera crew, the commentary crew and all the drivers and everyone that's come in and watched and posted on the board. It's been a fantastic event to be part of, and Boy van der Laar,
there we have it,
has won.
Oh,
here.
well done.
1,768 kilometres. That really hammers home how long this race is. Very much congratulations to Atlantic Racing Team, who I believe take their second win of the championship after a win at Sebring. So hopefully we'll be able to watch Ben Tusting, I believe it is, drive across the line as he goes
Indeed.
up high on the banking, weaving a bit, showboating. I'll put it in the wall now. Although I would pay to see that. No, congratulations to this team who once again have dominated in the RDLMS after an unbeatable performance at Road America. They come and take a second win in a row as he crawls over the line. Congratulations, GT Omega.
And Kevin Brent down in P12 is just coming around the final couple of corners himself as well. Oh, Ryan Mayfield has pulled out on the very last lap with an engine failure.
Oh.
so he's sealed fourth position. He couldn't go down any further as Kevin Brent crosses the line and mows the grass a little bit and celebrates with a smasheroo. But he has won the GT2 class. Well done to him. And Gregory de Grief actually has disconnected on the very last lap too. So I don't know if people were just giving up a little bit early, but that's unfortunate. So a rundown of the field, as they can see, Boy van der Laar still in P1, doing a lovely tour around the banking, enjoying himself and flashing his lights for all and sundry. He wins then for Atlantic Racing Team. Second, Jimmy Dion for Team ERCAT.FR. Third, David Horvath for Hell Racing Team Hungary, also in the P1. Completed 300 laps, well done, good to get to that milestone. Fourth, despite retiring on the last lap with a blown engine, 299 laps completed, 05 Motorsports. Fifth, Ben Tusting wins the P2 category, fantastic stuff for him, 296 laps completed. Sixth, Balázs Kiss for Simco Hungarian team with 294 laps completed. Seventh, Gregory de Grief, disconnected on the last lap for Black Rebels P2. He gets the third slot on their podium, 293 completed, ahead of Joseph Mudrack for R4R Motorsports. We had a couple of people asking about them in the shout box. They come fourth in their class for P2, 292 laps completed. Fifth in the P1 class, but ninth overall, is the Manuel Reyna car, and they'll be pleased with that, I think, after basically scrounging around the bottom of the top 10 and just outside for most of the race. Rounding out the top 10, Roy and Mike Scroton for Team Scroton for P2, they're fifth in their class, 282 laps completed, with Ricardo Resende actually ending up 11th after all that for Tams International.
It's nice to see them make it to the end and get some points, 6th overall in P2.
It is, good stuff for them.
At times dangerous, but it's paid off for them.
Yeah, if in doubt, eliminate the competition, and then you'll be the only person left at the end. My thoughts exactly. All they needed was a couple of like little Mario mushrooms or something. That would have done well. 12.
You need
Kevin.
his love.
Yeah.
Can
Whatever
someone start collecting the...
I think that's your job,
racers?
Joakim. I think you need to go in and go to the channels and round up the troops.
Yeah, just
You
while
have
I'm
the
through the
admin rights,
rest.
you can just drag him in here.
Alright then, well I'll send you up. One moment.
I shall just run through the rest of the order. Kevin Brents then wins the GT2 class for 05 Motorsports ahead of Baz Spartan Bowl for UKNL Racing, who is a further 3 laps down. Bram Beelan is 262 laps completed, third for SRVN. Then
George,
third
you're not nice.
Gujarat for ahead of Robin Toll, Gilles Dehaene for SRVN as well. Mick Newcomb for Downforce Racing, and Carl Middleton was our last finisher, 251 laps completed for their team. And that was all of them. Well done to all the finishers there today.
Okay, George, by gathering people in here, I didn't mean move me into their channel. Suddenly someone spoke Spanish or something.
Have admin rights, will move. So we'll just see who wants to pop in for a quick chin wag.
We should just merge all the channels.
I'm sure we'll be able to find someone. One moment.
George is on a mission.
So then,
So, anyone's particular highlights? Any ones that they were particularly pleased to see come home, or anyone that surprised them at all today?
well, considering Roy is next to me, I can't say the highlight out loud.
No, my DNF was probably more than enough for you, I guess.
No. Highlights. I can't say I remember anything in special that I thought was great, but I like seeing most of the cars finish, because I have experienced that many cars disconnect during the race.
Yeah, it's quite reassuring to see for the races still to come.
We have a guest!
Oh! Never.
Yeah,
Who we got? We've got Renato Dornelles!
Woo!
Hello, Renato, and congratulations!
Thanks, man.
How does it feel to be a winner?
Oh, it's always nice. Kevin did a great job driving almost 4 hours after George, and he had a slightly small problem while changing the radiator size, trying to reduce to gain speed, and I don't know why he lost like 8 kilometers an hour. So he was really off base in the last maybe 1 hour and a half. Kept going. Fortunately, Florian, I don't know what happened, but he got a DNF, so our gap was two laps, and then we ended with 3. So at the end, seems easy, but the first part of the race was really tough. Everyone was really close, so we were kind of pleased to finish first again.
Excellent stuff. And that should bode you well for the remaining 2 rounds. Looking to get a hat-trick out of that?
I hope so.
Why not? And what are you doing for Christmas? Do anything nice for Christmas?
Nothing planned.
Oh, practice.
Definitely, I'm not gonna be racing.
Okay. Fair enough. But no, thank you very much, Renato. Anyone else got any questions for Renato before we move on?
Don't believe so.
Alright then. Well, thank you very much, Renato, for doing that. Congratulations. Go and enjoy your champagne bath.
Thanks.
Hey, Simon.
What, Joakim?
Are you ready for eargasm? We
No.
have many guests.
We have... Is that plural? That's plural.
Yeah, that's plural.
No.
I can count at least 3.
No. Well, let's not get any more in, otherwise we'll have to put you in for an exam. We have... let's go for Ben Tustin.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Ben, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
We're very, very, very well, thank you. And another man that we can tip our hat to and say congratulations.
Thanks. I didn't really have to do much, considering Jack and James did most of the work, really.
No, but you didn't trash it, so that was the good thing.
That's true. Very true.
It's all very well being gifted a lead, but then if you just decide to go, oh look, concrete wall, yum, it's never good, never good. But talk us through it. Any interesting moments, or did you just, was it plain sailing?
There were a couple of moments with the GT2 cars. I think on some corners rather than following the racing line, they were just blocking down the inside. So I had one scary moment where I think I might have pushed a Porsche maybe a tiny bit, but that was one of them. And then the other one was I saw a Porsche straight into the pit barrier, and then while I was going around one of the corners, a wheel just drifts straight across in front of me. It was quite funny, but yeah.
Oh,
nothing else really. I tried to beat Jack's fastest lap time in the end, but I couldn't do it in the end. It was too quick.
You're trying to beat mine first.
I did beat yours in the end, actually. So
yeah. Nice to see you've actually all enjoying the team win, whereas you actually seem to care more about beating each other's fastest laps.
That's the first thing to do is to beat your teammates, obviously.
But when you've already won, it's all relative. Never mind.
Yeah.
But no, any Christmas plans, Ben?
Going to we sort of have a family do over Christmas Day most of the time. Either come here or we go there, so that's planned at the moment, but nothing else really. Maybe screwing my club sports, but nothing much.
Cool. Alright then, well enjoy that, and enjoy your victory, even if you weren't quite as quick as your teammates. So, we'll let that one slide. Cheers, Ben. Take it easy. We've also got in the room... Yeah.
We've got to go on to another. We can't stick with the same team.
You've got to stick with the whole team.
Let's actually speak to the race winners.
If we do the race, that whole team first, then they can all go off and punch each other.
This is going to take far too long if we do it each member of every team. Sorry, I'm cutting it now. As series have been. We are moving on to the race winners. John Davies is here.
I didn't see John was actually here.
Say, even Ben's telling you that.
That's quiet down, everyone. John Davies, come on. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, it was interesting, we should say. I wasn't expecting Peter to do the whole first 4 stints, but he managed them and with hardly any mistakes, and he gave me the car over and it felt amazing. But yeah, I didn't make any mistakes. It's probably the best race I've done so far, but yeah, I'm just glad for the win.
Well, congratulations. We're going to move on to second overall, Mr. Jean-Marie Zimmerot. Couldn't quite match the epic finish we had at Road America, but second place, still a very good performance. Just sum up your race today, Jean-Marie.
We still are pretty proud to finish second, and we thought that the RRT team was they were too quick for us today, and we had no luck with the front of the car when we crashed, and with my G27 pedals, but we hope to do a good race in the next round.
Okay, well, congratulations on your second placed finish. Who shall we go to next?
Me.
Who's that?
We've already had him. Well, we've only got
I'm not talking to you
Ricardo-
anymore now.
You've got Jack and James to speak to.
We've got Jack, James,
Sorry,
and
who were
Ricardo
they?
left.
I only saw one man cross the line in the GT Omega car, so that's enough from them.
Well, then we've
Come on.
only got Ricardo Azevedo left then to talk to, surely.
Hello, Ricardo.
Hello, guys. Great race, all. Thank you.
How was your race today?
Yeah, we have the first 2 hours went well, but the first driver swap we have stay in the 15 minutes. We lost a lot.
Did you say you had to stay in pits for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
15
minutes. Yeah.
Are we sure that's not a
overtime.
little bit of an overstatement?
Yeah.
Just remind me which team you were driving for today. Was it Tams International?
Yeah, Thames
Oh
International.
yes, the
Go right!
epic battle to get into the pit lane.
Ah.
But the rest went well. Finished.
Yeah, but you've
And,
made it to the finish and you have got some
yeah.
points, so
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
Yeah, 3 rookies.
We
Wow.
wouldn't have been able to tell, I can
Yeah.
assure you that.
I want to thank you all, especially the Atlantic Racing for support. Grammar team special. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for taking part, and we look forward to watching your pit stops at Road Atlanta.
Okay.
So yeah, see you at the next round.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Now please, come on now.
There is
Question
nothing
has
wrong.
been exploited to the max. I would actually rather speak to Jack Keithley than ask someone again what they're doing for Christmas and hear that, surprise, surprise, they're with their family having a Christmas meal.
No, Jack,
Well-
what are you doing for Christmas?
George is just upset that he's not loved at Christmas.
Aww.
No,
But we
I'm one
do
of
have
6
Shield to
children,
hand.
so I'm just ignored at Christmas.
Oh, bless. We do have Shield to hand in the room. In the house. Shield,
Oh yeah.
how you doing? Obviously that good.
Sorry.
No, talk us through your race. Good, bad, indifferent?
It was okay. The first in was a bit disappointing for Maurice himself. I felt it was okay. It was his first time, so yeah, you're gonna get some hairy situations. Just and he had a few spins, and he was just finding his place. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. After that, Jeroen for supposedly a 2 race that should be around roughly 2.5 hours. But then when he was so we had to think up a different strategy. So I said, just go a whole stint, and then after that check if you can go and if you can, you drive, and I'll finish it. So that's
Awesome.
about it. And when I got the control, it were we were P22 overall. I saw 2 laps in was 2 laps in front. Back to me was 2 laps behind me, so I had totally no.
Okay, I think we
Just
might have to
finished the
cut
race.
into you there, Shield,
I was
because
gonna
your
ask,
voice
you
is
got
really...
something built into your TeamSpeak that blocks out people's names, because every time I was waiting for you to mention a name, it went
Yeah.
and then you continued talking. So you
Either
got
that or it's a
some-
swear word or something going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Automatic thing.
Oh,
So-
you're having a bit of fun on my behalf.
Yeah.
No, it's just when
Okay,
you went
shall-
to say
Shall I continue?
certain words or names, your voice would go lacking, so
Yeah.
it sounded like you were trying to almost hide the identities of your fellow drivers or something.
Yeah, dodgy lag. I hope you weren't driving with that, otherwise that would have caused drama all across the field. No matter whenever someone was up to you, you'd be like, So, but no, we'll have to cut you short on that one, I think, Shield, just purely because I didn't understand a bloody word. So, anyone, any final thoughts from George, Joakim, and...
You're going to interview Jack, aren't you? I thought?
That was,
Are we gonna?
I think we all need to come now. I was going to come to Jack, but so then, Jack.
Yeah? Okay.
You know, in a couple of words before I shut down the broadcast, how was your race?
Very nice, that is all.
Excellent. I suppose
You need to interview James as well, because he drove and you interviewed him.
James, did you have a good race, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and all there is to do is to shut down the broadcast. I'd like to
James, what are you
thank
doing for
Simon
Christmas?
for sitting this one out for 8 hours.
George, what are you having to do for Christmas? Having a nice boring dinner?
I was actually going to be working on tracks for you miserable lots. So,
Very kind of
no,
you.
I'm joking. I will be away relaxing, so don't anyone send me any reports or ask for a skin update or anything because I'm not here.
Wait until after.
I tell you what, that reception was so frosty, I think I've just seen Day After Tomorrow 2, The Revenge.
There's going to be a lot of hatred at the next round, people refusing to come in for interviews.
Grudge match.
It's hard enough you need to finish with your funny sounds,
You were
don't you?
refusing to interview Jack.
So,
Well, we did let Jack have a few words. Even James got a yes in there.
Yeah.
he's
I
got
didn't
two
do you
now.
already done one earlier after my stint.
Never mind. But no,
What are you doing for Christmas then, Simon?
what am I doing for Christmas? I don't know, actually. I might just
Playing
wander
his
the
didgeridoo.
streets.
What should we do?
I shall wander the streets and see if anyone throws me a
Mince pie.
drumstick.
Mince pie.
Mince pie.
Load of brandy.
Brandy butter. Anyway, yeah, enough of my Christmas. Should we round it up then?
Yeah, do you know where the button is to switch it off?
No, but before we do, thank you everyone for joining, and thank you very much for sticking with us for the 8 hours. And we will be with you soon, no doubt.
Thank you.
Oh,
Someone's got to switch it off.
Oh,
you must press the button.
leave it to the woman. Right, Toodle Pip.